Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's a designed run. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, can. Got.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
That's good for a Bengals.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
11, Thomas. Just get set. 11, MT. Right 80. Back.
Here's Brown. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
Gun. Back. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
On 1, ready? 12. Here we go. Back.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go. 11 MT. Cut.
A carry here for Brown.
Chase Brown, ball carrier.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
7.
On 1, ready? 12. Here we go. Right 80. Right 80. Back.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
11. Right 80. 11, Thomas.
Now Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 11, MT, Tate. Big 13. 11, Thomas.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Right 80.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee.
Here we go.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Right 80. What is that?
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
On 1, ready?
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. 11 MT. Right 8.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Right 80. What is that?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 18, what's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud begins with a pass. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. 18, what's that? Oh, bro.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Oh, and
In motion now, it's Collins.
11. Hey!
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT.
stick with him again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Hey, can. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
11 MT. Tate. Shot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Bengals are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Gun.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Go Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out in front, 13-3.
Texans 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Houston.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Red. Look the hot.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Forced out wide, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
In motion now, it's Collins. A second down throw for Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Stroud going to set up the throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
31 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
18. That's it. Why Tony? Look at hot.
Throwing on second down. Stroud moving outside the pocket, taking off, and they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Now, Stroud on the run to the right. He'll take off again.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
And he will score! Game on! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On one, ready? 12. Let's get set.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
I'll give on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Set to go now on first and 10.
11, mine. Gun.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 8 shot. Stop.
Here's a run going left. He's to the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. and they're able to pop off a big run.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal.
Right, 80. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing is Stroud.
First down, Texans.
He's free downfield. It's Kirk. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Here's first down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for
Here's
Green
Brandon
Bay.
McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Returnable from the one. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Mighty. 11 Thomas.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Bronk, Xavier McKinney.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now.
12. Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's get set.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
11.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43.
11. Here we go. Big 13.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
12. Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
Here's Brown again. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Getting another shot at 2 here.
11. Here we go.
Right side, toss play. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Love going to air this out to start. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Ready?
Love from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Somebody's figured out this offense pretty quickly, it seems. 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. If he can somehow hit the trifecta, he's going to single-handedly erase this entire opening drive.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Let's go. 45. White. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
50. Green. Steel. Black. Set. Go.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. Man downfield. He's got it. That's Dobbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the set. Come on. Set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Escapes a defender. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Good little look there. Looks like about 6. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Taken down at the 33-yard line.
And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this.
On the double.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Fury yellow. Set. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
32. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
22, Black Ultra. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95, 10 cycles. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals.
A gain of 2.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
Ready,
it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red, 38. Hut, hut.
There's Love to throw. Chased out to his right. Bengals get to him and take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Third and 10.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On the set.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Big claws, 10. Red, yellow. Hey, red. Smash, red. Set.
To the air with Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Set, hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Forced out to his right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Set, hut.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
13, Packers 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Drill green. Black ultra. 6. Mega. Set.
Love looking to pass. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Working quickly here.
13 more yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 21-yard
And
line.
this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
Back to the air. Love. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Black, 95. Green Jack. Fury, yellow. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. We'll have it at their own 30 after the interception. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
11 empty. Start.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a design run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 13 yards.
Bronco 80.
First down, Cincinnati.
Go.
Line up the design keeper. Rolling into enemy territory. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Spike 60. Black chop. Set hut. Blue 32. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. They connect on the deep shot. Up to the races, middle of the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Here we go.
Packers will set up for the 2-point
22.
conversion.
Drill green. White. White.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Oh, boy, that one's embarrassing. The penalty puts you even closer, but from 1 yard out, you still can't punch it in.
1 yard, 3 feet, 36 inches. Doesn't matter the measurement. You're absolutely right. That's some humble pie served your way.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
First play is a design run. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Design quarterback run here. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here's a design run. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bengals leading by 11. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
We go with a design keeper. Cuts it to the right, and he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Packers 9. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love now. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Love now to throw. Flushed out now to his left. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Packers first down.
Red, cycle.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Thrown on first down, Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, check.
Once more, it's Love. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete.
Needle
Brings
blue.
up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready, set.
Sticking in the air, Love. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
60 red, 60 yellow, slide blue, spike white.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. That does it for another broadcast of the